Hi everyone, welcome back to the Greatness Everyday YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can use the 5-second rule for massive success. And this is a video that I believe will apply to you regardless of what your interest is, whether you're trying to establish good habits, whether you're trying to break away from bad ones, whether you're trying to make more money, improve your relationships, or be more productive, whatever your goal is, this video will help. So make sure you watch the entire thing, you hit the thumbs up button if it helped you, and you drop your comments down below. And in this video, I'm sharing with you the tips and tricks that Mel Robbins has outlined in her book, The 5-Second Rule. And I'll pop that here up on the screen right now. And I'm also gonna leave a link down in the video description for you to check that out. It's a great book. I've read it. That's why I'm sharing it here with you. If it wasn't any good, I wouldn't be doing a book review, but these are the main things that I took away from the book. And when there's something that I'm trying to learn, I split it up into 3 key moments. The first thing is to read it. The second thing is to understand it. And the third thing, after we've done both of those, it's really important that we actually go ahead and we apply it. So that's the 3 sections I'm going to outline here for you today in this video. So for the first step, I've read the book. It's a pretty easy read. It's one that if you're just starting to get back into reading again, you want to read a quick book, or you want to read a book that's going to have a good return on your investment of actually reading it, I really believe this is the book for people. And the second step is understanding it. So you've read it, you've understood it when you know that you can take this rule and apply it into any dimension, any area of your life. Whatever you're trying to improve, whatever you're trying to do less of, if this is productivity, it works. If this is for a financial goal, it works. If this is for creating and establishing good habits or breaking bad habits, this works as well. So that's why I really like this book. Regardless of what your interests are, regardless of what your goals are, you know you're going to get some value out of this book. And how it works very simply is you split your goal up into 5 seconds. So let's say I am laying in bed in the morning, my alarm's gone off, and I've hit the snooze button. I'm just kind of laying there waiting for my day to start, but the sheets are warm. I don't want to get out of bed yet for whatever reason. What I can do is then decide to get out of bed, but sometimes we need that little activation to actually go from taking and pulling the sheets off of us and getting into bed. So the 5-second rule can help you do that. And you do that by going ahead and counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you say the action you're going to do. I find that that is really one of those things that even though sometimes I know what I should do, whether it's getting out of bed in the morning, whether it's going ahead and putting my phone away, whether it's going ahead and cooking supper instead of going out and buying something at a fast food restaurant, I know what to do, but the hard piece there is getting up and actually doing it, building up the energy. And in science, we talk about something called activation energy, which is a brilliant illustration. And essentially that means once we have enough energy to go ahead and do something, a reaction proceeds and you get a product as a result. That same thing applies here. We're counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're saying, get out of bed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, make a healthy dinner, right? And with that, that should be the activation energy that we need in order to do the thing that we're trying to do. And there are 2 reasons that I personally like this framework. The very first one, with any habit that we're trying to form, we should be making it as easy as possible to do that habit. So when it comes to the 5-second rule, I mean, it literally only takes 5 seconds. And that's one of the best things about it, because the first thing here is it is simple, right? If we're trying to establish good habits, we should make it as easy as possible to do so. And really, this is the piece that does it. It takes 5 seconds. We say what we're going to do and we get up and do it. And the second reason I like it is because when we go ahead and we create new habits, one of the hardest things about that is our feelings or our emotions, right? So often we say, hey, I want to get up and I want to train for a marathon. That's one of my goals. Or I want to get up and I want to save so that I can invest $10,000 at the end of this year. But what happens there is our emotions step in the way. Oh, it's raining outside. I don't want to go for a run in the rain. Or, oh, I could just go here and buy this new pair of sneakers instead of keeping my money that I've saved up, right? Our emotions tie into those decisions that we supposedly want to make, but really go ahead and stop us from making it. So those are 2 reasons. The fact that it's really easy and simple to do, with the 5-second rule. And the second part is it takes the emotions out of it. So we should, over time, not be worried about our emotions. And eventually, when we're using and applying the 5-second rule, we should develop and create those habits and build momentum throughout. And the third thing to do after you've read the book, after you know what it's actually talking about, we need to apply it. And this is really where the habit formation comes into play, because this is so important to finishing the task, right? You could read any book that you want to read on any topic, but it's just simply knowledge. And if you don't apply it, it doesn't result in any change in your life. So this is what we're here for. And when we go ahead and apply the 5-second rule, it does a few key things. It builds habits. It creates that change in our life. And when we create that change, we can really start working towards the goals that we have, right? They no longer are dreams when we say we want to do something, but in fact, they become goals and we get serious about achieving those. So that's the first piece. The second piece here is we build momentum. After we create those habits and we build momentum, this is where things get really good, because really you're starting to get unstoppable. If you can do those two things, right? Build momentum and create those habits that you want to create and understand how to really weave those into your life, then I believe you can do anything, right? And that's why I like the 5-second rule. For those reasons, you got to read the book. I've left the link down below. You've got to go ahead and understand what it talks about, know how to apply that into your life, which is the third piece there. Actually use it, apply it, use it, be solid and consistent with it, because I really believe it can change a lot of things for you. So that's a 5-second rule. If this video helped you, hit the thumbs up button, go ahead and drop your comments down below. And if you're interested, subscribe for more videos related to mindset, money, and more. Thanks for watching. Remember, choose greatness every day, and I'll see you next time.